Hello, my name is Catherine. I will be focusing on the Great Egret, or Ardea alba. What I'm focusing on today is a mating display called circle flying that is done by both sexes, a higher rate of males, but females do also perform and obtain advantages for using this behavior. Here is a video of an egret displaying this circle flight behavior. It's flying pretty low by this pedestrian bridge in this marsh area where they forage and hunt. It's flapping its wings pretty heavily. It goes into a soar right here. And then this is it completing its first circle over its hunting grounds. And then flying is considered a cost, an exertion of energy. And so this is definitely a display. Here's that second circle. And then it's flapping pretty high, completing its third circle. It's going to end in that high tree canopy where they do a nest. The hypothesis is based off of the Clark-Goodson's May 13 paper that studies zebra finches and their hormonal increases over their lifetime. It has shown that the oxytocin receptors in zebra finches cause the pair bond formation. And so the hypothesis is that the oxytocin receptors in the great egret could also cause the pair bond formation that introduces the circle flying behavior. Hypothesis is based off of a mock paper published in 1980 in a journal that discusses how pair bond mates recognize each other's calls and flying behaviors. And so the hypothesis is that great egrets have observed and practiced their own flying behavior over their own lifetime, which leads to a personalized behavior that their pair bond can recognize. The evolutionary hypothesis is based off of the Wise paper that was published in 1976 in the journal. It discusses how female egrets use the circle flight behavior to either displace or to interact with their mate approaching their nest. And so the female egrets learn from their past generations that the use of the circle flight when engaging in pair bonding behaviors then leads to a higher success rate of pair bonding and also copulation. The hypothesis is also based off of a mock paper that was published in 1978 in a journal where it discusses how female egrets will use the circle flying behavior to land near an aggressive male in their nest, and then this would increase their chance of copulation or even pair bonding by being submissive and allowing the aggressive male the room and space. And so the circle flying then provides the adaptive value to female egrets by creating the ability to engage with aggressive territorial male egrets, then leading to pair bonding or copulation. Episodes that tie into my research would be the communication and signals in 1.2, where the birds use the flight behavior to communicate their intent, and then they signal to their pair bonded mate, where they signal to other birds their intention. It also heavily relies on the mating system that we discussed in 2.2. These birds are promiscuous, and they will have sex with any other bird until they are pair bonded. The costs and benefits also tie in, where flying is a cost, and then the benefit of exerting that energy then ties into the benefit of being pair bonded or increasing fitness by having increased copulation with multiple birds or their pair bond. And these are my references. Thank you.